All right, so here's the thing about Dewalt Tools. Usually when you think about Dewalt, you're looking at saws, you're looking at impact drivers, drills, construction stuff, woodworking stuff. But they make a lot of cool tools that you probably never even heard about. This is one of them. So let me talk to you real quick about the dilemma that I have throughout the day. You see, I likes me music. I listen to it all day long. And I don't listen to FM anymore because it sucks. So I listen to my MP3s or a music playing app. Unfortunately, some of my older radios don't have Bluetooth capability, and this is what happens. Yeah, bring it, TRC, bring it! Whoa, what happened to the music, man? Where'd it go? Crap. Yeah, I gotta manually change my songs, but with Bluetooth enabled, check this out. Go. Oh yeah, let's go talk about TRC. And you don't want to lose your mojo. And that is where this comes in. Now, I was actually walking through a store called Hartville Hardware. It's one of the largest stores in the world, hardware stores. And we actually did a video on that, so if you haven't seen it, check it out. But I seen this. I didn't even know DeWalt made this thing, so I figured I'd grab it, bring it home, and test it out. Basically, what this does is it turns your non-Bluetooth radio into a Bluetooth radio. Now, I will put a link in the description below for you to check this thing out, but it is super freaking cool. Now, there are a couple tricks to using this where when I started using it at first, I had some issues, but it was pretty simple to figure out, and I'm going to show you how this thing works. I'm going to show you if it works good or if it doesn't work good. Everything you want to know about this Dewalt Bluetooth receiver, you're going to know about. And thanks to this video, you can add another cool tool to your list. Alright, so what comes with the Dewalt Bluetooth enabling device? Well, you're going to get a few things in the package. Well, of course, you're going to get the Bluetooth device. You're also going to get a plug for your outlets, which charges this thing pretty quickly. This right here is your charging cable. Now, if you decide to charge this using your wall outlet, it'll take about an hour for it to charge up, and then you're looking at about 8 hours worth of runtime. So it does have a battery. You don't have to keep it plugged in all the time. It's rechargeable. That's pretty nice. FYI, real nice like. All right, let's show you how this thing hooks up. Now, there is a trick to this, which I'm sure some of you are probably here to try to figure out because you can't get it to connect. Don't worry, I got you if you subscribe. All right, so attached to your Bluetooth unit, you got this little jack. You're gonna plug that into where your headphones would go. And then right here, that charger. Well, this is just to keep your DeWalt Bluetooth device from losing charge. You can actually charge this from the battery of the radio or whatever you're using if it has a USB to keep this charged. So it just goes in like so, and then that's it. Now, some of you probably think that all you have to do is plug this thing in, turn it on, and it's ready to go. Well, that is not the case. You have to pair this to your device, whether it's your phone or tablet or whatever. And this is where I had some issues, but I had to read the directions online, which I found them. Now I'm going to show you here. Now you can see it says Dewalt Adapter DCR002, but the problem was it wasn't showing up at all on my phone. So what exactly did I have to do to get that Dewalt adapter to show up? Well, I have to hold down this button for 8 seconds. 8 seconds, not 4 seconds, 8 seconds. You can see it turns on after the 4 seconds. No, 8 seconds. And after you hold it down for 8 seconds, you're gonna see it's flashing blue and red back and forth very quickly. That means it is now in pairing mode. If this is not flashing, you will not be able to pair it up for the first time. But now that I did it, I ran a scan on my phone and the Dewalt adapter shows up right there. Now, once you do that for the first time, you don't have to worry about it anymore. Now that it's paired, I can turn it off, I can turn it back on again, and it'll automatically show up in my settings under the Bluetooth. And what's cool about this is when I first turn it on, it hooks up immediately as soon as I push that button. Check this out. So I'm pushing the button now, I'm holding it for about 4 seconds, turning it on, and you're gonna see that it is connecting automatically now that we already paired it. Once you do get it paired, it'll last you up to about 8 hours unless you have it charging like I showed you earlier in the video. If I want to shut it off, well, all I got to do is hold that button in for another 3 seconds. You see it goes to red and I am no longer connected. If I want to pair it back up again, all I have to do is hold that button down for another 3 seconds and it starts up. Now, you do have two lights, the blue and the red, but they flash at different consistencies to give you different identifications. So let me show you what I'm talking about real quick. And well, here you go. This wasn't on the Home Depot site or all the other sites I looked at, but I found it on the Google. So, flashes red and blue rapidly, that means you're in pairing mode. Flash blue once every 2 seconds, well, you get the point. I'll leave these right here up for a second so you can take a look and see what the flashing lights mean. But you want to hear how it sounds? Well, here we go. Please don't demonetize me, Google. And not only can you hook up your radios, I found that I had a couple older surround sound systems out in the garage, and they were kind of a pain because there was no Bluetooth and I had to go over and adjust the volume and all that. But I hooked this up, plugged it right into the jack, which most radios and every other device out there has for headphones and such, and it worked perfectly. It sounded great. I had 100 feet worth of distance between myself and the device. I just thought it worked excellent. Now there are other devices just like this out on Amazon and everywhere else, but I will tell you that the Dewalt is the best built that I have tried so far. It hooks up very, very simple, and you also have that protective outer case which you can take off if you want and then slide it back on. So it adds for that extra durability, which I really like. If you're out on a job site, this is going to give you a lot more protection than some of those other devices. Now, even though you have that lid on the radio, if you do buy a cheaper device, that's fine. I haven't had any issues with those. You can shut the lid on your radio and that'll offer some protection. But what's cool about this here is that it's a Dewalt. And in my opinion, it just built better than the other ones. And as far as it goes with the sound, I didn't seem to lose anything. I think it sounded great. And again, 100 feet from me and the radio, I thought that was pretty cool. It didn't have any breakup or interference. The only thing I don't like about this is that it has a built-in jack wire, where other ones you can put your own jack wire in right here. My worry is if I accidentally break this or cut this, well, I want to be able to just put a new one in and not have to worry about going out and buying a new device. This one here, it's built in, so if you do bust your wire, well then you got issues and you probably either have to fix it or go out and buy a new device. That said, that's really my only downside when it comes to this Dewalt Bluetooth Radio Universal Kit. Now, if you do not want to drive all the way to Ohio to pick this up in person, there are other sites. There are sites such as Home Depot, which are around $33.92, and Lowe's, which is the same price. I'm going with the Home Depot because I don't really care for Lowe's. That said, Amazon doesn't really have any, and as far as it goes with other sites, well, they're just way more expensive at around $40. So $33.92 or $34 is what you should expect to pay for this Bluetooth radio adapter. That said, even if you're not looking for this tool particularly for yourself, this would make an excellent stocking stuffer for anyone, really. It works great, sounds great, and it's just something I wanted to bring to the channel. Now, I want to know, have you tried this? There's other devices out there. Have you tried those? Let me know what you think. I think this opens up so many opportunities when you're using your surround sounds, or maybe you want to stream music that you couldn't stream on before. You just felt like you had to throw those things away and get a Bluetooth. Now you don't. You have something like this that will actually allow you to use those systems just simply by plugging it into your head jack system, and it's ready to go. So leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this and if you like it. I'll also leave a link in the description for you to check this out. Now, if you like this video, if it's helped you in any sort of way, please don't forget to smash that like button, as it's greatly appreciated. Also, if you like these type of videos and cool tools that you probably haven't seen before, don't forget to get subscribed and hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on any new videos coming your way. I always appreciate you stopping by, and with that, we will be back with more videos soon.